Hi everyone, welcome to my first Let's Play on YouTube. We're going to be playing Dark Souls and I'll be doing the Undead Assylum, which is kind of like a wee tutorial level, so let's get started. Now here's just a simple typical RPG character customizations. I'm just going to go with enter name, just put in my name. Sex, male, class. Now it doesn't really matter what class you go for because they're all pretty balanced out. But if you want to go for a dexterity class, I'd possibly say the Wanderer would be the best, which I'm going to go with. Now the gifts, some of them are pretty useless, then some are pretty good, but I'd advise going with the Master Key because that lets you into some good wee locks at the beginning of the game and stuff. Physique, I'll just go top heavy. Face, doesn't really matter, that'll do. Hair, just go for that funky one. And colour, let's go for black. So yeah, that's my character. So let's get into the game now.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arched trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. Witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scales betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Well, that was some lengthy cutscene, but so first thing we do is we come over here, get the dungeon cell key, which obviously this is out here. Now you get these wee messages on the floor. These are actually from other players, but they're just from developers, but when you see them later on in the game, they'll be from other players. These guys are, I don't even think they attack you back because it's pretty much just telling you, explaining how you attack and how the combat system is. And then just go up the ladders. What's this one say? Recover health at bonfires, which is this thing here, where you light it up and you recover your health. So let's head for the big looking doors. Just go in here. Come on, push! Oh, eventually. Wait, what? So what you have to do here is you've got to run round this big guy because you're too weak to fight him now. So you run round into this wee bit and that stops him from getting you. Yeah. Hammer away. Another bonfire in here. I mean, in the actual game they're not usually this close, but they've been nice to us since TV tutorial level. Now to equip your shields and armour and stuff, you go into your start, over to change equipment, and it brings up your wee bit you can change all your equipment. Like this, no, it's a better weapon because the weapon we had on there is really only doing 20 damage, this one's doing 80, so considerably more damage at this stage of the game. Now you come across a lot of these white light walls, you just traverse them and it opens up the next stage of the map. Come up here, you get ambushed by a boulder. Wow, still managed to hit me. So we go in here and talk to this guy.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Just click yes,
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission.
and then he'll tell you about his mission.
Perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There was an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead assylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
Essentially, these Estus flasks are to recover your health. You only get 5 now, but later on in the game you'll be able to get more through kindling a bonfire, but I'm not wanting to say too much now how I go about doing that. So he gave us a key, so we just come back up here because beforehand this gate would have been locked. Oh, he's back. Beforehand that gate would have been locked and we wouldn't have been able to go through. But he's given us a key so we can get through. Oh, doing a wee funky jump up the gate there. Now with the enemies in this game, patience is the key. Just get this guy over here. And come in here, I'm sure there's another guy in here. Yep, except from this guy is a bit more beefier than the other enemies. Wow, man. I'm going to take a wee Estus flag to heal up a bit. Now as I've just started on YouTube, I can't post long videos or whatnot now, so I'm going to leave it here, and in the next episode we'll go through this light, and a little bit of a spoiler, it's a wee boss fight we do. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a like, subscribe if you really liked it, and I'd like to hear your comments and thoughts on how I'm doing for my Let's Plays. Thanks.